Good morning, coffee in hand. I think it's 7:30. We are wore out, our bodies are tired. Oh my goodness, you realize you have a lot of stuff when you start moving it. You don't realize these things when you've lived in a space for so long. We have to go back to the apartment today and do a clean. I have to go get my car. It actually died, so the battery needs charging. It's sat for a minute. When you work from home and the hubby does all the driving and you don't really need to drive your car as often, it stops working, so we have to go and charge it up while we're getting some cleaning done. But we're here. We had some wonderful neighbors help us. They had a truck and a trailer, so we were able to get a whole bunch moved over here. They were such a blessing, and their daughter played with ours, and they had the best time, and it was so wonderful getting to see them have so much fun together. And then they have a little dog, so it's awesome to meet new people. But hubby's back on nights tonight. This is like a rotation. They switch days and nights every 3 months. Oh, my body is so sore. And my fingers, so I need to take care of those because that's, my hands are my part of my job. I have to do some stretches. Oh my goodness. Learned another thing about our neighbor over there. He does all the yard work. And like, how sweet is that? We have like a our little nook here is like in a loop, and so there's this huge patch of grass in the middle of the loop, and he goes and he mows that. He mows the neighbor's yard right here, and he offered to mow ours, and he's been maintaining it, so gotta remember to go and pay him for that, because that's so sweet and generous for him to do that. And of course, we have lovely neighbors over there. He is a 20-year Navy veteran, and he was a Rio. He flew F-14 Tomcats before they came out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so amazing to hear his stories and getting to share a little bit of my experience. But just listening to him, I'm just like, please tell me more. I love listening to the elder veterans tell their stories. Especially, I mean, he served during Vietnam and did 20 years. I'm like, and the wealth of knowledge this man has is so awesome and amazing just to listen to him. And his wife is so adorable. They're both cute. He reminded me of my great-grandfather because he wears these one-piece, they're called Dickies. My great-grandfather, that's all he ever wore from when I remember him. And his wife reminds me of my grandmother because she's short and she has that short haircut my grandmother had. Lovely couple. We have yet to meet the neighbors here. I know they're elderly. We see them when they come out to get the mail, but that's like a quick, you know. And then we have an Army veteran, the one who does the yards. He's an Army veteran, so love this neighborhood. I am gonna miss my neighbors from the apartments because we had lovely neighbors. And it's kind of funny, you always remember the dog's names, and you'll always greet the dog, and it'll be a long time before you get to know the dog's parents' names. But I got to learn a few of their names, and it's wonderful getting to meet new people. Oh, just enjoying watching outside. There's a couple out there with a stroller and their dog out walking. I noticed there's a lot of people that walk around the neighborhood this morning, or in the mornings. And there's also a special Facebook group, so everybody keeps an eye on everything around here, which is really wonderful. But it's lovely here, and I know Jay's excited, the kid's excited, and I'm so excited to begin this next step in my author journey. We're excited to begin this next step, this next chapter in our lives, this chapter being homeowners and all the things to come. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Seems so empty and quiet. Tried to jump my car, it didn't work, so I have to get it towed. I'm just walking through, looking for stuff. And it just needed a jump. Something's draining the battery.
I don't want to take any chance of anything happening. Because we just bought this house. And that's
So it's almost noon. We got most of the stuff brought over. I think the only thing that we need to do is clean and get all the food out of the fridge. We got my car brought over here. So we thought we were gonna get it jumped. Something is draining the battery, so we gotta figure out what that is. The battery that we have in it isn't even 4 or 5 months old, but something is continually draining that battery, and so we got it, they jumped it and got it started, and the engine started to smoke a little bit, and so that doesn't make me feel comfortable. I know there's something going on in the engine. It's got a leak somewhere, so got that brought over, and we came over here, unloaded the Jeep, and was like, we're really exhausted. He has to work tonight, so we decided we'll go back in the morning. We have to turn the keys in tomorrow anyway, so we'll go back over there, clean, and bring it over the food. But we are pretty much moved in, and I'm actually going to spend the rest of the afternoon trying to get some work caught up. I have a lot of stories that I need to start giving attention to, so I will try and add a video for that, especially for my subscriber page. So if you aren't on my Patreon, it's in the link. I think I might make this video free for everybody. But I hope everybody has a good day.